Welcome, folks, it's WIsbrock.
So it's not easy to talk to children about sex, especially when they're not yours. And you're at the park, and you can tell other adults are watching you. But for whatever reason, kids have always been comfortable around me when I talk about sex. I don't know if it's the candy. And Halloween was just a couple days ago. Wasn't a big fan of Halloween growing up. I think part of it was because my sister always got so much credit for having realistic costumes. But she got help from the grown-ups on that, especially the year she went as a pregnant teenager. One year I did better than her. I went as a skeleton, and all the people in the neighborhood said how much I looked like the guy down the street who was dying of bone cancer. No parent should have to bury their child alive. That's why when I accidentally ran over my neighbor's daughter, I just went ahead and buried her myself. And I could tell by the look on some of your face around how did I do that. She wasn't that big, so I didn't have to dig that deep a hole. Aren't you glad you came from Brazil for us? They don't do this in Brazil. So my wife and I have 3 grown children. Looking back, I wish we would have raised them cage-free. But there's a part of me that wishes we would have had twins, but not for the reasons you're thinking. That way, when I dress them up in matching clothes and someone would say, "Hey, are those twins?" I'd say, "No, they're triplets. The other one's in an urn above the fireplace." But hey, thanks for asking. And we've all heard of sudden infant death syndrome. But maybe you haven't heard of not so sudden infant death syndrome. That's when all you can do is wait and hope for the best. So I used to work as a suicide counselor. That was a great job till I lost my job over a simple misunderstanding. And that made it all the worse because I already felt bad for not recognizing my son's voice. A friend of mine told me he had a dream that he was going to kill himself. I said, it's one thing to have a dream. It's another thing to go after it. And he must not have understood my sense of humor because a couple days later I was a pallbearer at his funeral. People wonder, given the circumstance, that was hard. Not really, there were about 6 of us.